more.
Yeah.
Hello, girls. It was Via Class. We miss you, girls. But we will have the opportunity to be all of us together. Here in Calgary and next year in Japan.
Before the blinds, when darkness turns to light, we hope we decide together.
And we are live.
Hi, everyone.
Number seven already. Time flies. Time flies, isn't it?
Yes, I'm not counting, so I'm not sure. But we're just having
your fault because you told me last time I said 6 that week, and you said yes, it is 6th week.
It's all good, whatever number it is.
Let's make it official. It's
Hi,
week number 6. Nice to see you. So, Jeline from the Philippines, living in Canada, and Monica from Mexico, living in Canada as well, and British Columbia, like 13 hours away or something by car. I am not sure, but really far away from each other, but close in our hearts, right?
Oh, so true.
We both met here on this online business, and well, it has been an adventure, ups and downs. Sometimes we're happy, sometimes we feel sad, sometimes we feel burned out, sometimes we feel excited. We have all kinds of feelings as in every stage of our life, but let us introduce ourselves this time. This is Monica Velarde coming live here with you, mom of 3 kids. I'm single. 3 years ago, something like that. 20, 18, and 15 years old are my kids. So not that much kids anymore, but well, anyways, those are my kids. And well, I'm from the corporate world, even though I'm a veterinarian and I'm a scientist and I'm a nutritionist. I love my profession. I love animals. I love what I did so many times, so many years, and I'm still doing it. But I jumped into this endeavor and I would never go back again. I mean, I'm still doing what I love, but I will never go back again to the way I used to look life, the way I used to see life. And today we have here a package, a program, like a baby that we're taking care of every single day of our life. We show up every day. We say hi to our audience every day. We post every day. We show who we are because this is attraction marketing. So I jump. It's your turn, Jillian, to introduce yourself, please.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Thank you again for joining us live tonight on our Go Live series. So it's it's so nice to be able to get on live, share some of our insights, our experiences, our challenges in this business, because definitely there's highs and lows in the business. So I'm originally from the Philippines, and then I moved to United Arab Emirates for a couple of years after working 5 years in the Philippines in Makati Medical Center. It's a big hospital in the Philippines. And then after a couple of years, I then moved to Canada as a temporary foreign worker. And I was a single mom previously, and it's sad to say that, I had to leave my eldest daughter in the Philippines for about 8 years before we were reunited here in Canada, because we always dreamed of, living in Canada, but it was so hard. It was a long time being away. So I promised myself that, I'll do everything to have her here. So she's here now and she's thriving and excelling. She's almost graduating, almost done school. So I'm so excited. I'm going to have a flight attendant soon. I'm mom of 4. So I have a 15-year-old, 10-year-old, and a 3-year-old boy. So 3 girls and a boy. So exciting. My husband is also working as a welder here in Canada. So we realized that, our work is not enough. We love our jobs. We love the industry we're in. I work for BC Public Service. I love the people I work with. I love the kind of public servant who that I'm doing. But we just realized it's not enough. We're a family of 6, so the cost of living expenses, the expenses, and raising kids is so expensive, especially nowadays. I was just doing grocery yesterday. I was like, holy, how expensive is it, especially for so many people in the house. I have my sister here too. My foreign student is here too. So really, the cost of just grocery alone is so expensive, and I feel like, we're not living a quality of life. We feel like we're just living from paycheck to paycheck. We're stressed out, we want to do more, but we don't have enough, so it's either we use credit card or take out a loan to be able to have fun with our family. So I said to myself, I'm done with it. I'm done of being stressed out. So when I found this opportunity, I embraced it, and I told myself I'll make it really successful in this business. So thank you, Monica, for initiating this go live, partnering with me. I'm so happy to be, working hand in hand with you and sharing our experiences with our audience.
No, it has been a blessing for me. We both are persons who believe in God. We are persons who follow our faith, and we both think that God put us together in this path. We have grown so much in this path because before we met our group, our little accountability group made of 9 amazing women. We are 200,000 people. I want to make this clear, but each one builds its own little accountability group, and we are 9 women in there. The ones, 5 of them are in the video that you just saw, but we meet every single Thursday. We have been meeting since June or July last year, and we're really sisters here. So it is a blessing for me. And some of them are moms, some of them are not moms, but struggles are similar, But well, this chat was meant to be targeting, or we want to touch uh, the heart of moms out there, because we have similar struggles. It doesn't matter what country you come from, how many kids you have, or the age they are. For example, you have a 3 years old boy, and you have, how old is your daughter? 20, 22?
22, 21, 22.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
better than you. Very well. But well, so both have different struggles. So challenges are different in both ways, but you still have this huge responsibility because they are here now. So we have to take that responsibility and see how we can provide them with the most we can for them to be uh, self-sufficient. Yes, for their own life, to build their own life. So we both have similar ages. That my son is 20, and still they also still depend a lot on us, right? So I just saw my son yesterday, and I see him every time I can while I'm here in Canada, and I can see that he really needs me so much, and I feel really well by seeing that. But at the same time, I feel that huge commitment. I see my middle age. She's studying in the U.S. She's by herself, and I know that she has needs. She doesn't tell me, and but I know because she wants to go out with friends, and that you need money for that. And she wants to wear, like fancy clothes. That costs money. If she wants to do something, that costs. She wants to attend a concert, and the rest of the friends want to go. You have to say, "I'm sorry, babe, but right now we cannot afford this." And that's something that I believe every mom in the world, or most 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 of the moms, have to go through at different stages of our life. My little one, she's 15. She wants to go back to her normal training, tennis training, level that she used to have, but it costs money. So when we found this, it's not that we are already there, but we are on that path. So I just recently had a live on TikTok, and it was related to this. So if you want to jump on this train right now, we are learning. We're in this huge, like it has a slope, We're right now in this difficult slope right now, but we are not anymore here, We are further. And this part where we are is, I believe, is one of those parts where you feel so good with everything you have achieved so far. And many downs are ahead of us, that's for sure. But every day we are gathering that experience, you know, that those setbacks that we have had along this path, that are preparing, are shaping us towards the persons we want to become, for ourselves and for the people who will be joining and are joining us today, and those that do not belong to our direct group, but are working together, like in the challenge we belong to, right?
That's so true. And yeah, it's celebrating your wins. I think that's our topic for today and overcoming challenges. So, giving you guys a segue. So, we want to, give you guys an insight. Yes, mompreneur is such a dynamic um, area to be part of, right? So, there's a lot of ups and downs in the business, but it's important that you acknowledge your small wins, not just the big wins, because it allows you to be more resilient. It keeps you motivated if you if you see yourself you having these small wins and you realize your accomplishments is the first step to celebrating your success. And also, it's important, like for example, in our case, we have this accountability group that me and Monica are part of, so we also share our successes. So if we have new business partners that just joined, we share it to the rest of the group, not just to amplify the joy that we're feeling, but also to inspire others because they've seen us struggle. They've seen what we're going through. And so hearing it from us that things are happening, they become really inspired to doing the same and making sure that, I've seen Jeline struggling before. She did all this, she did a hard work, she was perseverant, she has perseverance in making sure that she does everything. And then it gives them so much hope and positivity that things will definitely happen in the perfect time. And we also realize, I told my brother about this. He commented on one of my posts. I said, "Don't give up." And I said, "No, I'm not going to give up." Business, being an entrepreneur is definitely a character building, a journey for me. I've learned so much about myself. I've grown so much because of this business that I've never seen myself really take that step and take that accountability of making sure that I'm a knowledgeable mentor, that I know I'm leading a team towards improving. It gives me so much fulfillment when I see my team succeeding. I feel like a mama bear. Like I'm so proud of them. So it's not just financial that you will find in this business. It's really the fulfillment of having a purpose why you're doing the business. And we have so many reasons, not just one. So many people we want to help, but then everything costs money nowadays. So when we found this business, we became positive that if this is happening to so many regular parents, folks, moms in our community, it should happen to us too. But then it requires dedication, it requires hard work. So we just have to be realistic in how and our timeline, so and how much effort you want to give. Because like for example, with me, I'm a busy mom of four, so whatever I can allot to my business, I should be realistic on what result I can get compared to someone who's doing it full time. But I should be happy where I am. I'm really happy where I am. I'm really the growth that I've seen in myself is just mind blowing, and I'm just proud of what I'm becoming because we are moving closer to our goals, just like what Monica said.
Yes, definitely. And sorry if it's a little bit loud. I have some friends that have their little ones here, screaming and playing around. But well, I'm trying to speak as loud as possible, so to avoid that. But something that I want to share here, for example, sometimes we give too much value to challenges or to when we do not have a win, when we do not have a success. But we have to give more value to our wins, to our successes, because we sometimes are like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I didn't get this, I didn't success in that. But just pay attention at what you are successing, what your wins are, where you're good at. You have to pay attention on this, focus on that. That's one of the things and then the points that I wanted to encourage people to do. Moms, if you're already there, if you have already achieved to take your kids to the next step, it doesn't matter what age it is. Moms are great. We have to go through so much. We have already achieved so much. Take a look at what you have achieved. Take a look at your potential. Take a look at what you can do If you have already gotten so far, you can do even much further than you can imagine. So success stories, take a look at your success stories, your wins, those milestones that you have had already in your hands through your kids, through your family, maybe through your husband, you know, through your and your enterprise. For example, Jillian's and mine, we are working with little groups of people right now. And when I look at them, like you said, Mama Bear, oh my God, I look at them, it's like, I believe they have to teach me now how to do things. They're just excelling in this business. Those are wins. Those are wins. And when you see that you can see them fly, you can see your kids fly, those are wins. So the lessons I'm trying to follow, the what we wrote here, tips for overcoming challenges as a mompreneur. Take a look at your wins. I think that's one of the most important pillar or pivot that can guide you towards that mindset that you can do this. Really, sorry, you can really, really do this, but you have to believe in yourself.
Mhm. Yes, I totally agree. And overcoming challenges, this business is not a do or die. Anything that you're encountering, any setbacks that you're going to encounter in this business, there's always a solution. Okay, because we have the tendency to be overwhelmed. If there's a failure, we tend to, sensationalize everything and, oh, I can't figure this out. But when you have clarity, when you're able to assess, okay, what did I do wrong on this one? Then try a different strategy. It might work this time. That's why it's so important to be part of a community, because you have people you can brainstorm with, give you ideas. You can't be just on your shell. You can't isolate yourself when you're an entrepreneur, especially as an online business owner, just like us. We value community so much because we learn from them. Of course, there's a training side for us that we video-based training. You can do it at your own time, but at the same time, it's different to be talking to someone, being mentored by someone, being coached by someone. And that's one of the beauty of this online business is you'll be assigned, if you guys decide to join us, you'll be assigned a mentor and coach. So you won't feel alone doing the business. There's a huge community of business owners that will share their tactics, their strategies, what's working for them, what's not. And you will be inspired by their journey, because every single one of our business partners who are already in the top, when you watch their life story they're sharing, you will be so touched and you will cheer them on, telling them that you deserve it, because with everything that you have gone through, you deserve it. So just keep in mind that it is hard work. Our business is simple, but it is hard work. But then if in under 5 years you can be mortgage free, I think that's a huge accomplishment. So that's why for me, and when I think about of the many people that I can help by earning 5 figures a month, 7 figures in a year or 5 years, so many people that you care about will also benefit for you succeeding. So just keep on plugging in, keep on communicating, practice self-compassion, be kind to yourself, that you're in a season of your business where you're learning. There's a big learning curve, but don't give up. It's important that you don't give up and you keep on being persistent.
And well, there's an informative complimentary webinar session every Tuesday and Thursday. It's live at 5 o'clock PST time, at 8 EST time. You can also watch the replay, but I wanted to also mention something. It's not only our business. Whatever endeavor you take, it's the same. It takes time, to build something big, to build something that is long term. It takes time. It is not something that you build one day. I show up one day, I don't show up the next day, and then maybe I show up. No, no, no. You have to show up every day. And as Jillian says, I mean, today we were running. It was funny because she was in a life and I was in another one. And just before we were jumping, she was waiting for me and I was waiting for her. But things happen. And we showed up just at the time when we promised to be here. So it's not easy. There's noise here to hear. And I could have said, no, no, Jillian, I want to cancel. No. And I'm sure she had hundreds of and tons of things to do. And she did not cancel. You have to be committed. You have to, if you say yes, then go for it. If it's this endeavor, whatever you start, look forward into what is going to be Jillian's life in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. from today, and maybe your family's life. That's what I have in mind. We worked at the beginning in December and January, our accountability group, and I believe everyone was working their vision boards, right? So how do you envision your future? We have our vision boards. We have shared it in our group. We know where I know perfectly where what Jillian wants, and Jillian knows perfectly what I want. You know,
Mhm.
but we are working hard towards it. It won't come by itself. It won't come as we say in Mexico. El dinero no cae de los árboles. Money doesn't come from trees. It doesn't grow in trees. No, we have to work hard, and we work really hard. I just came today to the library. Let me show you, just very briefly, and I took out these three books. You know, I barely have time for myself. I just took out these three books. It will take me time. Instead of watching movies, I will be reading them. It takes time, and you have to work hard. I mean, I'm not making this up. It comes from a library. You know, so but it's worth it. I know it will be worth it.
Mhm.
Today, tomorrow, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, because my goal is to retire at 55. It doesn't mean that I won't do anything anymore. It's just that I am financially independent. If I want to work, continue working, it's because I want to work, not because I need to work. You know what? That means retirement. It doesn't mean that I will be sitting under the sun, because I don't like the sun that much. you know, but that's what I mean. You have your own dream, Jillian. Audience, people who are looking at us, everyone has dreams. Just work hard, dream it, go for it. Oh, how much I would like to touch your soul, your heart, and make you believe in yourself. And we want to change lives. We want to touch as many families' lives and kids' lives and whatever. Oh, we just want to be part of something that gives you joy, yourself and your family. But it's time to say goodbye. 22 minutes. We could be talking and talking, not talking all night long. It's so nice to see you.
Before we can barely talk for a minute, and now we can just go live and be comfortable just being ourselves, because that's what this business has taught us, is to just be ourselves. You don't need
Yeah,
to be, just be authentic.
yeah,
And you will attract the right people. You will be, for us, this is such a relationship building business. It's, you're not just here for the money. You have a much higher purpose than yourself. So we want to invite you guys, for those of you who are feeling like you needed a change, you feel like you're hopeless anymore. This might be the perfect opportunity for you. And if not, it's all good, but at least you took your chance. You take that step of like, let's check out this opportunity. I've been seeing some posts about it. How is this true? Is this a scam? And you can find it for yourself. And for us, we don't force people, but we love to share this information to as many people that we think would benefit from it. Because a few people already messaged me about the business, and I'm so excited for them. So I hope that they find the value in and the potential in this business, because this is where the world is going, is doing online business. So be in the right place at the right time, the right community, right business, right, everything is right. You will feel it in your heart if you're in the right place. So we pray for all you guys' decision, and thank you again for joining us live every Tuesday. And we hope to see you again next week. Okay. So
thank you
thank you,
so
everyone.
much. We will be inviting more people in
Mhm.
case you're bored about listening only to us. We will be
I-
inviting more people. But
yeah.
just in case. But we will be inviting people that are really amazing, beautiful people, and well, to share also their insights with all our audience. And just very briefly, because it's rude if we don't do it. Gabi Nava, she was mentioning. Thank you so much for watching us and following us. Congratulations also for you. You're also a champion, and a bit bright words and message. Thank you so much, Gabby, for following us.
Thank
And
you.
thank you. And well, have a good night or a good morning, wherever you are in the world. Bye bye.
Bye. Have a good night.